So?
The ghost town.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. Life is moving at a 12 out of 10 at the moment, which is good, which is what I want. But I'm gonna have to focus today because we have 445 for a double if all goes well, in the perfect world. My last big deadlift session was not good. Sitting on that, but secret weapon, I got new briefs in. So getting these on is going to be an event unto itself.
I think this is the most serious I've seen yet to date.
Serious times. It's very important stuff. I'll never lose the context. After I leave the gym, this will not change my life if it goes well or not. But you know, you're striving towards a goal, and I know that today has to go well to get to that goal. And the next several months of my life, athletically, I got to be in a different gear. That's just the nature of it. So, yeah, I think the only difference between me and other people is I dissociate my athletic ambitions from my life goals. Could I steal the clips from you?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh, put your hands full. I hope you didn't get that on film.
That was so useless.
I definitely did.
That was so useless.
Luckily, I lost it.
Just whacked him in the head.
What are those?
I know. The socks?
There's no holes in them.
I know, shame. See how we go by the end of the session. But they're nice and long. They're like dress socks.
Yeah, they are like dress shoes. What's running through your head right now?
Not much. Just focusing, Fabian. And you're ruining my focus. So stretch out a bit as you will.
What's that dance move called? That was a good one.
Yeah.
One knee down.
You could put a beat to it if you want.
A whole thing for you to put these deadlift suit on.
Well, if I had a couple of big, strong men here, it'd get on much faster. But I just have Fabian, a medium man who points a camera at me all day.
much room left in that barbell.
Not much room. Nearly graduated from lifting weights.
The stash is getting bigger though.
It is, it's growing.
It's getting more and more impressive.
Yeah, substantial. It's more valid now. But I think if someone looked at me, it would no longer be that's a guy trying to grow a mustache. It would be that's a guy with a mustache. Love it or hate it, it's there and it seems to be growing. Seems to be getting better.
Quick pre-lift thought.
Pre-lift thought is, this is a gym PB, and I have to treat it with more respect than being 30 kilos off my max. I gotta be ready to fight with it a little bit, and I gotta remember to brace at the top if we're gonna go for a double. So I was saying off camera, second rep is easier than the first if you brace when you're standing. So I'll do it if it feels okay, but if it's a bit of a grind, if I have to hitch it too much, I'll probably just leave it. It's just risk reward there. So yeah, just staying in position, ready for a fight. Tried to overextend, got too much pressure, but I've been forward all day today. It actually felt pretty good in terms of effort. It felt way better than 425.
Moved way better.
So everything's headed in the right direction. Not hitting a double. Let's be fair, I was just thinking about the gram and the video, because as soon as I lost the brace, I should have just left it. But that's got me more optimistic than 425. That moved better. On the same trajectory, you could assume that 465 in a couple of weeks would move better than that. If that's the case, add the crowd, excitement, etc., etc. Gonna be interesting. Gonna be interesting. I love you, Mom.
We have to say to all the haters really quick.
Well, there's a video put out that said that I'm basing my confidence off of my progress from the low 300s or high 300s to low 400s. If you're gonna have an opinion, I'm here for it. Whether you think I'll lift some or I don't, it doesn't really matter to me. But know what you're talking about. Just like have some sort of general idea of what you're talking about, Johnny Hazel. All right, we're gonna say a quick hello to some of the gym staff. Obviously the gym supports me a lot. We're gonna go around a couple of things afterwards and show what they've done for me. But big prep here for Very Natural Bodybuilding Championships. And we'll say hello. And this is Trista.
Hello.
Trista manages the gym.
I do.
And her role in relation to me is mostly tracking down my lost belongings.
This is very true. He loses everything.
Such as keys, wrist wraps, headphones. Always, my phone's always dead.
Mitch, I always took you for somebody that was super organized.
No. So Trista, why don't you talk a little bit about the gym, about what you guys are trying to do? Because it's a very different commercial gym to standard good life.
Definitely.
LA.
Right now we've been really busy because we're actually sponsoring the Barrie Natural Championships here in Barrie. So as you can see here, we've been putting together like all the prize bags and stuff. So that's been on my agenda the last few weeks, is getting everything organized. Other than that, I've also been running the front at the same time and then checking in on these guys and finding all their lost items. But yeah, so that's pretty much my role here.
I think the biggest difference between athletic culture and every other commercial style gym is that like they're doing stuff like this for the community. Like, there's really no gain bottom line wise to them doing this type of stuff or sponsoring me or sponsoring the other people that they do. But you know, throughout COVID, I heard about them when I was in Australia, about how they were staying open as best they could under the guidelines, about how they were doing everything they could to support the community, and it's really rang true across the board. And I wouldn't be able to do what I do without their support. Then we'll go around the corner and we'll meet my gym mom. And this is Sandra. Sandra's been at the gym since day one.
Yeah.
And yeah, what do you think, Sandra? What are your primary responsibilities as my gym mother?
Oh my gosh. Well, I take your keys now. I don't even let you bring them in the gym.
Yeah, they're confiscated from me at the front door so I don't lose them.
I make sure you eat. Make sure you get your protein.
How's with my food? Smoothies?
Make sure your socks are not like got holes in them.
He has dress socks.
Yeah, dress socks today.
I don't check. I only check the socks. That's the only thing. I don't check any holes anywhere else. So that's good.
Wow. Wow. All right, we'll leave it there. That's Sandra. Let's go take a look at a couple of things out there that they have done to allow me to train the way I do. So, in preparing for World's Strongest Man, I was talking to them about different things, and the cool thing is I have asked for none of this stuff. They've just seen what I'm doing, seen an issue, basically come to me and said, how do we solve it? So you guys have probably seen the plates falling off of the bar all the time, and so they asked me why, and I said, well, basically there's no room to put a proper clip on the end of the bar. And then they ordered me 400 kilos of calibrated plates. So I was able to train for the deadlift championship.
We're going to need 505 kilos.
I hope so. I hope so. They got me some proper clips as well. Then if we head over here, we got a little strongman corner going. So they let me bring in my Atlas stones that I got shipped over from Australia by Standard Cement. And they built these stone platforms just so that I was able to train stones.
You also have this massive log behind here too?
Yeah, I got the log. So that's my log as well. But you know, there's no way. Yeah, that's mine. But there's no way a traditional commercial gym would allow any of this stuff to happen because it is such a nuisance in general. And then, so Cerberus has given me this sandbag. That's 140 kilos. We have the monster dumbbell. That's 55 kilos without any weight in it against Standard Cement stuff. Pardon me?
They've seen this one many times.
Yeah. Get good use of that one. So, yeah, that's in terms of equipment. That's what they've done for me. Really, to be able to make sure that I can train. And seriously, I think I could go and say, I need a car on the leg press, and they'd find a way to shimmy something together. Let's take a quick look at the front. Little supplement store. They have a food store there as well. And this is. People ask me all the time between training and the clinic and my online business how I get it all done. And it's really little things like this that help tremendously. So I don't really have to cook too much food aside from some of my meat supplied by Bolton Foods. The rest is all by these guys. These are the ones that you guys would have seen in my fridge. And hugely helpful for me just to be able to come to the gym, grab my food and go. And really lets me leverage my time to actually do the things that I do. Without it, I'm really not sure something would have to give, put it that way. Ashley would be a very busy cook. This is Jake. Jake manages the supplement side of things, and what, you've only been open for a couple months?
Couple months now, yeah.
And what percentage would be members?
Members, definitely over 90. Members. Yeah. We're here to fulfill the needs of our customers here.
Yeah, which is really a consistent thread. Like everything these guys do is literally just to take care of the people who are here, and it becomes a bit of a cult that way. And I even thought like I was gonna want to open my gym when I got back here, and more slowly I'm like, well, why? Like this place is sick. So yeah, this is just another cool area we've added.
Yeah, exactly, right? If our members have a need, we'll meet it, right?
How you doing?
Gavin bills me
whatever he wants, whatever he needs, whatever he asks for.
So the stone platforms was a big project, and then I'm going to commandeer him for whatever odd things Worlds comes up with.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, to be able to be prepared.
Success is good.
No pressure.
Well, we have the stones left.
I don't know, but I know that we have stones. I didn't really get past the 445 deadlifts. Arm over arm. That's okay. We're gonna do stones and then do arm over arm after.
What is
Which
arm
should
over
be
arm?
just like a rope pull. Yeah, we have that at Brian's competition. But if you won't pick up my phone calls, maybe I just won't go. I'll stand them up. I literally watch the best stone lifters in the world every time I compete. So little things like seeing how close Trey Mitchell always has it to whatever he's lifting it over. There's something to be learned from that. How Maxime, when he gets onto the stone, he doesn't wiggle around. He just grabs the side, picks it up and goes. So it makes you think maybe you don't have to get your hands under it like that when you have tachyon. You know, you should never watch someone who's the best in the world do something and try and pull something off of that if they've always been skilled at it. So I learned nothing from watching Tom, but Max didn't used to be this good at stones. So watching him and being able to pull stuff from him, hugely valuable.
I feel the load.
Good, especially after deadlift.
Okay, how's your back feeling?
Tight, but it hasn't lost power at all, which is good. It also wasn't a proper max effort over there, so yeah, always good. Happy to be able to move stones like that. I seriously believe I add about 40 kilos chalk to tacky, so to be able to cruise through. I let this one go early, which pisses me off, but I just gotta get out of the habit really. On to arm over arm.
Never get a break from the camera.
Everyone's getting a glimpse of what Ashley sees after 45 seconds. Tighten it.
do you feel about that set compared to the first time you did this?
It was good. I'm peaking. 1 or 2 more times, and I'll be ready for the world record. Circular rope rotating. Do you want to say goodbye?
Yeah.
Bye. All right, it's that last big session in the books before the record. I seriously believe odds are still over 50%. With the excitement of comp day, you know, that was a big gym PB today. So I'm really excited for what's to come. Yeah, I'm optimistic. And many more competitions after that. So thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.